Hello everyone, welcome to Dr. Ravi's Academy. In today's class, we will be learning how to solve a problem on parallelogram law of forces. So, in engineering mechanics, this is the first problem we are going to solve. Let us look at the problem. Two forces of 50 newtons and 100 newtons acting at a point simultaneously with an include angle of 30 degrees. Determine the resultant. So, two forces are given and we are making use of parallelogram law of forces. Let us understand how to solve this problem. First, let us write down the given data. The given data is let 50 newtons is force P. Force P is equals to 50 newtons and force Q is 100 newtons. The angle between these two forces is 30 degrees. So this is given data and is asking resultant. Resultant means it is not only R value, you have to calculate R value as well as the inclination of R, that is resultant. So he is asking the resultant magnitude as well as the direction of the resultant. Both you have to determine. So let us represent schematically. So these two forces are acting on a rigid body. Let us consider a rigid body and at point O, these two forces are acting. Let us consider the first force P is equals to 50 newtons acting horizontally. With respect to this, at an angle 30, you have another force that is Q, magnitude is 100 newtons. So these two forces are acting at a point simultaneously and is asking what is the resultant. So let us form a parallelogram. Draw a line parallel to force vector P and draw another parallel force vector Q. So let us form a parallelogram and the diagonal of this gives you the resultant force. The include angle is given, this is theta. So theta is equals to 30 degrees and alpha, let us say, the angle of the inclination with respect to force P. So to determine this, let us extend the line of action of force P and erect a vertical, and let us treat that you have OA, OB, OC and of course OD. So this force is again it is a Q. Q is equals to 100 newtons at an angle 30 degrees. So this is the given diagram. So you have represented the given data schematically. Now you are making use of parallelogram law forces. As you know that the parallelogram forces is the expression for it is R is equals to P square plus Q square plus 2PQ cos theta, where theta is the included angle, is all under root. And in this, substitute P is equals to 50 newtons and Q is equals to 100 newtons and theta is 30 degrees, so that you are going to get the resultant magnitude. So this is 50 square plus 100 square plus 2 into P is 50 into Q is 100 cos 30 degrees. This is all under root. So this value, if you calculate using your scientific calculator, you are going to get 145.5 newtons. This is the magnitude of the resultant. So let us highlight this is one answer. Let us keep in box. And the direction you have to calculate, the direction of the resultant force, that is alpha. As you know that from this right triangle, you can write down from triangle OCD, OCD, you can write down tan alpha is equals to opposite, that is this becomes Q, that is 100 sine 30 and this is 100 cos 30. So now you can write down the opposite side, that is 100 sine 30 divided by P, that is 50 newtons plus Q 100 newtons cos 30. So from this you can calculate the angle. You are going to get 20.1 1 degree. This is the direction of the resultant force. Here resultant means the resultant magnitude as well as the direction of the resultant force.